What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I am here to do my SmackDown Presents Elimination Chamber 2017 predictions. Now, of course, if you've known this channel for a long time, I have done wrestling predictions in the past. I didn't do it a lot this year, so this is my first one of this year. So I hope you guys do enjoy it as wrestling fans, and of course, guys on the channel. Before I start, again, I want to thank everybody who did see my Super Bowl reaction. Yes, I was kind of a little hyped, but being a fan of the Patriots since the Bledsoe era, like Bledsoe to Brady, I was hyped. So again, thank you guys for watching. I think it was over 121 views. So again, thank you guys. We're at 124 subscribers, so we're continuing to move on. And of course, there is good news. I will be doing the NBA playoffs, first round predictions as soon as the season ends, and of course the NHL playoffs as soon as the season ends there. And I will be also doing the World Series for the Major League Baseball playoffs, of course. So more things are going to be added to the channel, but the NBA one and the NHL one are going to be my funnest ones, because I do like watching basketball and I do love watching hockey. So those are going to be good, and I hope you guys will enjoy those as much as you guys enjoyed my weekly pick'ems, and of course adding college football to that. So again, thank you guys for the support. Much love to you guys, and again, much love and respect to all you guys. So I'm rambling on. Let's digress. Let's get right into this pay-per-view. Now, of course, SmackDown just ended, so this is the official card. 7 matches. Of course, this is the Elimination Chamber, so we are going to be highlighted. This pay-per-view will be highlighted with the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match. So let's get started with the undercard matches, the matches that lead up to that match. Starting with the first match, Dolph Ziggler in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Dolph Ziggler versus Apollo Crews and Kalisto. Now, I would call this the handicap jobber match because they're jobbers. Crews has done nothing since he's come into the WWE, and I repeat, he has done nothing. Kalisto is there for the sake of being there. Dolph Ziggler is trying to be heelish, but it's not working, and nobody really cares. If you know, again, Dolph Ziggler is like Ty Dillinger. You want him to win, but he always finds a way to lose. The true jobber himself, Dolph Ziggler. Coming from me in this matchup, I'm just going to take Dolph Ziggler because Kalisto and Crews, yeah, they may give him an interesting match, but Dolph Ziggler is still good, but not good. So I'm going to take Dolph Ziggler in that handicap match. Now the next match. Randy Orton, of course, the 2017 Royal Rumble winner, versus Luke Harper. Now, this whole thing started with Bray Wyatt getting Randy Orton into the Wyatt family, which Luke Harper did not like. They won tag team gold. They lost it thanks to Harper. Then they had the match a few weeks ago saying one will stay, one will fall, and of course that was Luke Harper. Luke Harper in the Royal Rumble tried to eliminate Bray Wyatt, but so it's a circle around. Luke Harper's pissed. He took saying Orton, Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton took his family away, which the Wyatts was his family. So he's trying to go on his own. Then you have Randy Orton, the 2017 Royal Rumble winner. Yes, he did win the Rumble. He is going to main event WrestleMania. Let's just say it. At least it wasn't Roman Reigns, people. At least it wasn't Roman Reigns. So Randy Orton was the obvious choice. I mean, I would say this whole Wyatt thing with Randy Orton is maybe the best thing I've seen in a long time with Randy Orton. He looks more like, just the way he looks, the way his music hits with that Wyatt theme, like the warped theme for Orton is perfect. This is good. This should be a fantastic match. Get Orton ready for WrestleMania. So in this match, I am going to take Randy Orton to beat Luke Harper again. Continue the role for Randy Orton going into WrestleMania. So I'm taking Randy Orton to beat Luke Harper. Now the next match, there are 3 women's matches this year in the Elimination Chamber, so it's a very different Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, starting with Mickie James facing Becky Lynch. Now, of course, Mickie James coming back in the steel cage match on SmackDown to cost Becky the SmackDown Women's title. So it's a big time rivalry. They've been banging on. They've been exchanging on Twitter. They had a contract signing tonight. You can tell Mickey's wanting to reestablish that she's the veteran diva. She beat Trish Stratus at WrestleMania 22. She's still good. She's still smoking, no doubt. And she just wants to prove that she is the dominant diva that's been here longer than any diva or any women's. I'm sorry, with the divas and women. The women's revolution was started with her, of course. Then you have Becky Lynch, who, of course, this is just a match for her to rebound because of the whole Alexa Bliss already has a match. So this is a good rebound match for Becky Lynch. So in this matchup, I am going to take Becky Lynch to beat Mickey, but again, I wouldn't be surprised Mickey wins, just to give her a pay-per-view win for the first time in how long she's been out. So I'm taking Becky to win, but I wouldn't be surprised Mickey gets it done. Now the next matchup for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The champions, American Alpha, in a tag team turmoil match. The combatants, all the jobbers, and the Usos. Because I still think SmackDown made a mistake. They could have put this in an elimination. They could have had 2 chamber matches like they did 2 years ago with the New Day. They could have done it here, but they're doing tag team turmoil. This may be the obvious pick. This is a very obvious pick because if the Revival ain't debuting, which they're not. Sorry, people. They're not debuting at the Elimination Chamber. I don't see American Alpha losing. And coming from me, it's everybody, and then you have the Usos and American Alpha. That's who I think is going to be the last 4 teams standing. It's going to be the Usos and it's going to be American Alpha. And I can see the American Alpha beating the Usos to retain their SmackDown Tag Team titles. So I'm taking the American Alpha to retain. Now the second women's match on this card. Nikki Bella versus Natalya. Now, this one is just good friends, former good friends, now bitter enemies. Keep 2 women bitching about one thing and then that thing and that thing. Just, it's just not this is gonna be a fantastic match. I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna be a good match, but who really cares? And then this could be what Nikki's gonna be taking time off after WrestleMania, so we won't see Nikki anymore on television. And I mean, it's fine, but so in this matchup, this is kind of a throwaway match. I don't much care about Nikki or Natalya. I'm going to take Nikki just to get it over with. It won't end. We know this won't end, so I'm going to take Nikki to beat Natty. Now the SmackDown the third women's match in this card, which is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Champion Alexa Bliss versus the number 1 contender, Naomi. Now, of course, Alexa Bliss has been a fantastic champion. You cannot deny she won the title in December at TLC, or in a tables match, and she has not looked back. Even though she lost to Naomi, tag matches, not really big, but Bliss has been good. And of course, having Mickie James, a veteran, sky's the limit for Alexa Bliss. Then you have Naomi, of course. She beat Alexa twice. Royal Rumble, and then I think it was on a SmackDown a few weeks ago, so she's got 2 victories. But let me just say this about Naomi. Bayley had 2 victories against Charlotte going into a pay-per-view. What do you think the result's going to be? It's going to be the same result. Hey, you may beat the champion twice on a SmackDown, but that doesn't mean she's going to lose a title at a pay-per-view. The best example is Bayley. Bayley beat Charlotte twice on Raw. When we got to the Rumble, who won? It was Charlotte. So, coming from me, this is a complete obvious. I'm taking Alexa Bliss to retain because there's no way the champion is going to lose on a pay-per-view. And honestly, it's just the Bayley situation. Hey, you may have beaten her on television, but when it comes to pay-per-view, champions usually, the women's champion gets it done. Just ask Charlotte. She loses. She gets pinned almost every week on Monday, and yet she is undefeated on pay-per-view. Case in point. So I'm taking Alexa Bliss to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship. And now the main event for the coveted WWE Championship. Inside 6 sides of steel, over 10 miles of chain, over 10 tons of steel designed to punish the human body, the Elimination Chamber, where the winner will go on to WrestleMania and face Randy Orton. Of course, the competitors, are Dean Ambrose, the reigning, defending Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, Baron Corbin, Bray Wyatt, the phenomenal AJ Styles, and of course the champion, the 16-time world champion, John Cena. Now, of course, out of all of these guys, out of the 6, only 2 have experience. Cena's got experience. He's won a lot of Elimination Chambers. He has lost a few chambers. And of course, Miz has been in. This is Miz's second. But out of the 6, 4 of them have never been in it. Dean's never been in it. Bray hasn't been in it. Corbin hasn't been in it. And the phenomenal AJ Styles hasn't been in it. Championship, of course, it's for the WWE title. And this chamber has produced new champions. Lasting memories, of course. But new champions. Now, okay, of course, coming from me, the Royal Rumble, of course, John Cena tying Ric Flair was a joke. Yeah, he won the match, but I can't stand that they took it away from Styles. And it's like, I mean, as I always do on pay-per-views, when they say then, now, forever, I just go, fuck John Cena and of course Roman Reigns, but him holding that title just sickens me. And then because AJ Styles was producing every month with that title, like when Cena was doing ESPYs and Kids Choice Awards, and it's like part-time has been John Cena is the champion. This should be a fantastic match. Chamber matches are always fantastic. Good unpredictability. So coming from me in this matchup, we're going to have a new champion. Cena's going to have a 2-week title reign, which could have not been, and I wish they didn't have to do this, but of course they want him to tie the record and then lose it 2 weeks later. So coming from me, I'm going to take Bray Wyatt. Yes, you heard me right. I am taking Bray Wyatt to become the new WWE champion. Again, if it's not him, it's going to be AJ. But coming from me, my overall pick and final pick is Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is going to win the WWE title and head on to WrestleMania to face his brother in the family, Randy Orton, for the WWE title. Someone other than Cena. And Cena can do some crap tag team match or something with his girlfriend against Miz and Maurice, because that's the rumor. And of course, Shane and AJ makes no sense. But coming from me, the winner and new WWE champion, Bray Wyatt. And those are my Elimination Chamber 2017 predictions. Now, I hope you did enjoy these predictions. Comment below, who do you have winning this match? Who do you have winning the WWE title? And who's going to main event WrestleMania? Tell me what you think. I am always on. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to like your comment, and of course, comment also on your channel. So, comment on your comment. And of course, don't forget to hit the super kick that like button. Again, I don't have the thing to do super kick, so I have the super kick that like button like only you guys can. Comment, share it with your friends if they're wrestling fans. And of course, don't forget to super kick that subscribe button and become part of this bigger to dangerous alliance. And I will see you in the next video. See ya!